A set with brushes like this. It has really cool patterns. I'm gonna use it today to apply my primer. For foundation, I'm gonna use the Hello Happy by Benefit. I like mixing the shade 1 with the shade number 2. That way I'm getting a color that it's more close to my skin tone. Shade number 1 has pink undertones, where shade number 2 has a little bit more yellow undertones. Just gonna mix them on the back of my hand, and this is going on my face. In my last video, my microphone just suddenly stopped working and I had to do voiceover. It was really frustrating, but now I'm like paranoid and I'm all the time checking my microphone if it's working, if everything is fine, and I don't know, I just feel like I'm stressing out with no reason and that's not healthy. Moving on to the brows, I'm just gonna brush them up. Okay, I'm gonna set the hairs in place with some Benefit Brow Foam. Today I'm gonna use some of my current favorite products. I mean, most of the products that I'm gonna use today, I'm using them on my everyday basis. These are just products that I can trust. And I'm using this brow pencil by the Balm to fill them in, just really quickly. My mirror is so far away from me, I see nothing. Like, I'm trying to do my makeup looking at the mirror, which is like 5 meters away from me. Alright, now I'm taking the Sigma eyeshadow base primer in the shade Persuade, and I will apply this all over my eyelid. Blending it out, making sure that it's nice and smooth and even. And before I move on to the eyeshadows, I'm just gonna use some face powder to set it. This is the Maybelline Fit Me. Today is going to be a bad hair day. I can feel that. You know, there are days that you don't really do much with your hair and it looks amazing, and then there are some other days that you really take care of it, you make sure that it looks its best, but it just wants to sabotage you, you know, it's not feeling it. Today is one of those days for me. My hair is just driving me crazy today. Hopefully by the end of this video I'm gonna be able to make it look okay, but right now let's focus on the makeup. Now on the eyes today, I'm gonna be doing something really simple. So this is the Zoeva, the Basic Moment palette, and with a fluffy brush, this is the Morphe R39. I'm gonna take this shade here and I'll add that in my crease. This is going to add definition to my eyes. It's like I'm contouring my eyes with this shade. See, that's what I mean when I said I wanted to contour my eyes. With that eyeshadow, I wanted to make my crease more defined. I wanted to make it look more sculpted. And with contour, it's the same thing. When you contour your face, you want to make your cheekbones more defined. You want them, you know, to show, because look, mine are not, they're not really there. But hold on, just wait a second. When I move to the contour, you're gonna see a magic happening. Now let's also add some sparkles to the eyes. I'm gonna take this shimmery shade again from that Zoeva palette. It's called Liquid Clock. I'm gonna add it all over my eyelid. Going back to the brush that I used to apply that crease color, I'm just gonna make sure that the shimmery shade that I just applied is very nice and blended. No harsh lines between the crease and the lid color. I'll also add that shade under my brow bone. I'm like sandwiching that crease color. My goal now is to make a very thin winged eyeliner. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. Things can get really messed up really quickly, but I'm gonna try out. You never know, maybe today is going to be my lucky day. Okay, eyeliner, here we go. I'm gonna try again tomorrow. Thin eyeliner can be so difficult sometimes. I'm just going for a regular winged eyeliner today. Why do I have eyeliner all over my finger. Like, how did that happen? By the way, I've been using the Balm Schwink liquid eyeliner for... How? Anyways, I've been using this liquid eyeliner by the Balm, it's called Schwink, for a very long time. I've been using it for years, not this particular one, but I've used maybe 3 of these, and I think this is my 4th one actually. It's really good, it's really dark, it's really easy to apply, and I've been using it a lot. So, going back to the face, I'm taking this concealer here by Nabla. This is in the shade Ivory. It smells like coconut. And I'm just gonna add that on the areas where I need some more coverage. And this concealer is like super covering. The foundation by Benefit that I used, it has medium coverage. I mean, it's covering a lot, but not everything. So I definitely need some extra concealer on some areas. But I don't know why we expect the foundation to cover like everything. Foundation is supposed to just even up your skin tone and not cover everything and mask your face, right? I don't know. I feel like the less foundation I use, the better my skin looks. And of course, I have areas on my face that just need some extra coverage. That's where concealer comes. That's the job of the concealer. Now I'm gonna use the same concealer under my eyes. Just adding a few dots, but I'm gonna mix it with the shade Porcelain, again by Nabla. For contour, I'll go with this stick by Etude House. This is their Play 101 stick, and what I like to do is I like to take some of it on my sponge like this, and then I kind of squeeze the sponge like that. And see, this looks really painful for the sponge. I'm really sorry for doing that to it. And boom, cheekbones. Now, blush is one of the things that I'm kind of like, meh, I can live without it, but lately I kind of changed my mind. I've been really loving the cream blushes, especially this one here. Now this is really pigmented. I just need the tiniest amount ever, and this is the Natasha Denona Diamond and Blush Palette. This is a little bit pricey, I know, but I've been absolutely loving the blush. The cream one is my favorite, the powder one is also not bad, and the cream highlighter is just, it's gorgeous. So I'm just gonna dip my sponge into that blush. The texture and the consistency is just, it's like mousse. It's really like airy. I'm just dabbing it on my hand so that I don't have too much product on my brush, and then I'm adding that on my cheeks. The cream blushes just look so natural on the skin. I recently realized that blushes make my face look more alive. They're just giving some life to my face, and I love that. I've been always kind of avoiding blushes, but I don't know, something clicked in my head. Alright, time for some highlighter. This is the Balm Mary Luminizer. My sponge is so dirty at this point, but I'm just gonna add some of that highlighter right here. I'm setting my under eye with some Maybelline Matte and Poreless powder. I will smudge some of this brown shade that I also used in my crease along my lower lashes. And to finish up the eyes, I'm gonna curl my lashes and coat them with some mascara. The mascara that I use is this one here by Hourglass. It's their Caution Extreme Lash Mascara. And just a quick story. I was getting ready the other day. It was super duper early in the morning, so I decided to give this mascara a try. which was risky because it turned out to be a really busy day. I was outside the entire day, I was sweating, I was running, I was walking a lot. Then I came back home, I was trying to clean my wardrobe from the old clothes that I have, so I was like all the time changing clothes, trying different tops and stuff that I have. So I wore my makeup for about 12 hours. Not a good decision, don't do that. And at the end of the day, when I went to take off my makeup, the mascara looked as I just put it on. It did not move at all. It was holding to my lashes so well. I was surprised. This is probably the most long-lasting mascara that I own. Now all we have left is lips and some setting spray, but first let me just paint my lips. I want to use this lipstick here by Motives. It looks like a really nice color, but first I'm gonna line my lips with the Jouer lip pencil in the shade Nude. Some setting spray. Alright, and I'm ready to go. By the way, I like my cactus earrings. I think that they're in the right place because my skin is as dry as desert. Honestly guys, I feel like I'm spending like 90% of my life trying to moisturize my skin. The other 10% is like eating. Like if you have very dry, flaky skin, the best tip that I can give you is exfoliate. Not all the time, exfoliate maybe twice a week, that's pretty much enough, and trust me, that will make your makeup look so much better. Exfoliate and moisturize. Don't forget the moisturizing part, it's really important too. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Also, don't forget to press that bell